Where to work to marry. Where to find a husband. Some girls seem to be talking about this in a manger. I'll tell you a secret. There are girls who enter universities in the specialty exclusively male, and all to catch his goldfish. If there is no prospect of finding a husband there, they begin to look for work in companies where promising personnel are found. So where to work to successfully marry? I have prepared several recommendations that will help you decide on a job and understand whether it is worth looking for a husband there. The first and main advice: do not work. You need to do what you love and have fun. Go out or not. Today it is easier to find independent than a girl of holy naivety. The 21st century brought us the development of technology, the treatment of cancer in the early stages, but at the same time, emancipation and a passionate desire not to depend on men. Now many women are convinced that first it is worthwhile to establish a business, build a career, and only then, personal life. Therefore, the main thing is not to marry a job. Career ambitions, growth, and your labor exploits are wonderful. Only a normal man is not interested in the check marks in the list of your business victories. Now take a notebook, pen, and write it down. Top 3 areas in which worthy men are found. Business. Maybe you already have a beloved work or even your own business. You get high from the process and get impressive profits. You revolve in the world of big business 24/7 with the most attractive and wealthy. When a woman is happy with what she does, when she realizes her creative potential, she is happy. A slight smile practically does not leave her face, her eyes shine, she breathes positive energy. But business women often cross a very fine line from their favorite business to the conveyor belt. No need to go to work with your head. Even if your business is beloved, this is not a reason to forget about development, leisure and hobbies. Life on the route. Homework does not allow not only to keep, but even to let a man into his life. And then it turns into a man in a skirt, ready at any time to lay a competitor with his well on the shoulder blades. Do not forget, dear, that worthy men do not tolerate competition in personal relationships and are definitely not ready to arrange a tender so that you can take a moment for a romantic dinner. By the way, business conferences are a great occasion to get to know each other. There are usually very few women there, so all men's attention will be riveted to you. There are many worthy partners among men engaged in business, but you should understand that such a man will have little free time. He will be more focused on business than on family. And only this moment will help to weed out gigolos, drugs, and professional carers. IT companies, IT people, programmers, system administrators. The trend of recent years, unpretentious, silent, brainy potential in its purest form. They press doctors and rescuers on the list of the most promising and sexual. If you like the digital world and the sound of an ever-clicking mouse, go to the IT company. The most progressive field, smart and hard-working men. The trouble is that they literally live at work. Among them, too, there are always worthy men. Elementary life hack: they say IT workers are rarely distracted by food and sleep. This can be wrapped in your favor and a fragrant homemade pie will work like a magnet. If the candidate did not pay attention to your culinary abilities, there are a couple more ways to fall in love with a man. Launch heavy artillery, a request for help. This is one of the actions that tell a man about your sympathy, that you need his strength. With a sweet smile, gently and feminine, ask him to fix a bug in the system, and I'm sure he will help you with pleasure. And you will let him feel not just a professional, but also a superman. Finance, discreet dress code, money, business partners, sponsors, negotiations. Welcome to the banking sector. Management in the financial sector, as a rule, is carried out by men. Therefore, Clinging somewhere to bank vaults in search of a husband is a winning option. Just between talking about loans, deposits and sales. Do not forget that neither money nor love is the main thing in a relationship. Yes, the factors are important, but only work on yourself and your overall work on relationships. An open dialogue will allow you to be together. A personal financial crisis is no reason to go into the pocket of a banker. In general, there are things that a woman does not need to marry. And money is one of them. Just take my word for it. But your motivation and faith will help him reach new heights. Be prepared for the fact that career growth in the banking sector is quite fast. A man who, year after year, goes to a new level will want to see next to him the same self-sufficient woman. And the question is not in her career heights, and in wisdom and femininity. About how to find this state in myself, I tell in the framework of my author's online course #The Way of a Real Woman. To be with such a man you need to constantly develop the need to work on yourself and keep yourself in shape, both externally and internally. This is a prerequisite to build a happy and long-term relationship with a worthy man. And not a one-time meeting or relationship when a man leaves without any explanation. How to attract a banker. The principle is the same. Ask him for help. Debit doesn't match credit. Has your credit limit been reached? Do not give out a deposit. Ask for help. Attention to condition in whatever area you decide to seek a husband for yourself. Remember, the key to meeting men is your condition. Most women initially ask the question incorrectly. You need to start not with where and how, but with what. What kind of woman do I need to become so that men want to get to know me? Think about it, and tell me in the comments if your internal state allows you to attract a truly worthy man. Glad to be of service. Ksenia is rich.